Well, hello there everyone, and welcome to my kitchen. I'm Christy, and look what I've made today, guys. Homemade bagels. Oh yeah, these are delicious. I'm gonna walk you through step by step and show you just how to make them. The full recipe will be in the description box below, but we've got to get started because it's time to get cooking. All right, guys, so let's make the dough. I'm going to pour 1 1/4 cups of warm water into my KitchenAid bowl. Then I'm going to sprinkle in 2 tablespoons of sugar. Just going to let that dissolve. And then I'm going to sprinkle in 2 teaspoons of a quick active yeast. So it has been 5 minutes. The yeast has bloomed. It's gotten a little foamy. So now I'm going to add my flour. And I need 4 cups. So I'm going to add 3 cups of an all-purpose, and then I'm going to add 1 cup of a whole wheat. You can just use all-purpose if you like. And I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of salt. I'm going to add my dough hook attachment and begin to mix this until a dough forms. My dough seems just a little bit dry, and if that happens, it's okay. I'm just going to add just about a tablespoon more of water. All right, so I've taken my dough out of the mixing bowl, and I've just been kneading it by hand for about 5 minutes. You just want that dough to be nice and smooth. And my dough is looking really good. So what I'm going to do next is I'm just going to pour a little bit of olive oil in the bottom of my mixing bowl. Just going to take my hand and spread that around. And then I'm going to place my dough inside of the mixing bowl. Then I'm going to cover it and let it rise for an hour or until it doubles in size. Voila. So the dough has been rising for about an hour and a half and it has doubled in size. And now I'm going to dump the dough on my counter and cut it into 8 pieces. So I'm rolling each piece of dough into a ball, and then I'm going to place it onto a tray. All right, then I'm going to cover them back up and let them rise for 30 minutes. All right, so the bagel dough is done. Now what I'm going to do is take each dough, push my finger inside, spread it apart a little bit to make the shape of a bagel. All right, so what I have here is a pot of water. It is coming up to a simmer, and I'm going to add 1 tablespoon of baking soda and a couple pinches of salt. Give it a stir. All right, then I'm going to place the bagels and let them cook for about 30 seconds or so on each side, and I'm just going to do 3 at a time. All right, and then I'm just going to remove them using a slotted spoon, or I've got a strainer here. Place them back onto the baking tray. So what I have here is some everything bagel seasoning, and while my bagels are still wet, just going to press it down into that seasoning. Do some plain bagels, and I've got an egg white wash that I'm just going to brush over top of the plain ones. Bake your bagels in a 400-degree oven for 15 to 20 minutes until they're golden brown. All right, guys, just look at these bagels. Absolutely beautiful. But of course, we've got to slice into them because I want to show you what they look like on the inside. Ta-da. Oh, they are absolutely gorgeous. Now I'm going to take some of my veggie spread, which will be coming out in the next video after this one. So you guys will be looking for that. You'll want to know how to make this. It's so, so delicious. So I'm going to spread some of that on my bagel. All right, here goes. That bagel is chewy. It has a nice crust on the outside. All right, guys. I hope that you give these bagels a try. They are so worth the time. But thanks for watching. Have a wonderful day. God bless, and I will see you soon with more delicious recipes.